The Lincoln cent is the longest tenured coin in the history of the United States Mint. It started all the way back in 1909 with the release of the now iconic wheat ears cent design. While we were down at the fun show in Florida, after we finished up, we had a few stops we had to make to check out some coins some collectors had let us know about. And one of those stops was an absolute treasure trove of those iconic first ever Lincoln cents. These wheat cents were in bags upon bags upon bags. And when we opened them up and took a look, we were astonished to find out that these coins came from the 30s, 40s, and 50s, which meant we had an opportunity to bring back a deal that has been one of our favorites of all time. This is the Fort Pierce Wheat Cent Hoard. It is 20 rolls of the iconic wheat cents. That's 1,000 total coins, with each roll being 50 coins. And we will guarantee you with this deal tonight that you will receive 5 rolls from the 1930s, 5 from the 1940s, and 10 from the 1950s. 1,000 coins total, and we are just $79.80 tonight. At that price, we are less than 8 cents per coin, a price that has us the absolute envy of our competition. The lowest price we've seen any Lincoln cent sold in any condition whatsoever is at least $1. This massive 1,000 coin 20 roll collection is item number 9051625. That's 9051625, and we are just $79.80 while this small group lasts. You can call in at 1-866-518-5933, or you can head over to our website, abccoins.com. Head up to the search bar on the page and put 9051625, 9051625, to get 1,000 total wheat cents from before the 1950s, the heyday of the Lincoln wheat cent, for the unbeatable price of less than 8 cents per coin. Now, the 1 cent denomination is actually the oldest denomination in the history of the United States Mint. It was first struck back in 1793, and we saw the small cent denomination that we still use today start in 1856 with the Flying Eagle cents. These stunning wheat cents were the first ever design in the Lincoln cent series, one of the most iconic coin series in the history of the United States Mint. That is because it is the longest running coin series in Mint history, while also being the first time that a United States president would be featured on a circulating coin struck by the United States Mint. This stunning wheat cent is considered one of the true American classics for coinage, and at just $79.80 for our 1,000 coin collection, it is one of the best values you're going to see tonight by far. As I said before, the lowest price you will find for a single one of these wheat cents is at least $1, which means that this collection with our competition, you're looking at least $1,000 for the same number of coins. And that's because Lincoln wheat cents are a lot harder to find today than many collectors would believe. And that's because these coins were used heavily every single day. The 1930s, 40s, and 50s, a 1 cent coin had a lot more purchasing power, and these coins were the main workforce of the economy. If you tried to find some of these 1930s wheat cents today, you're looking at $2.50 to $3 per coin, which means that you're looking at almost $500 for all 5 rolls. You're looking at least $110 for just 1 roll of those coins from the 1930s. You're looking at least $95 for a roll from the 1940s, and at least $87.50 for a single roll from the 1950s. So our entire collection tonight at $79.80 is $7 less than just 1 roll from the 1950s with our competition. Thanks to us finding this absolute treasure trove of these wheat cents, we are able to bring these coins to you at a value that is perfect for any collector. A lot of us got our start in collecting with these iconic wheat cents because back in the day, you used to be able to find one or two of these in your pocket change every other day. Nowadays, collectors have picked them clean, and as a result, many are being forced to pay an arm and a leg for every single coin just to fill in the holes in their collection. Tonight, for less than $80, we give you 1,000 chances to fill in those holes in your collection with guaranteed coins from the 30s, 40s, and 50s. You're getting 250 coins from the 30s, 250 coins from the 40s, and over 500 coins from the 50s. 1,000 total coins in 20 of our custom collector's rolls with a label on top to let you know exactly what dates are inside. We are less than 8 cents per coin, which means we are 92 cents less than our nearest competition for any heavily circulated wheat cent that they had. We are guaranteeing you 250 from the 30s, 250 from the 40s, and 500 from the 50s. To put it into perspective, just 2 rolls, one from the 30s and one from the 40s, would cost you well over $200. You'll get those 2 rolls as well as 4 more from each of those decades and an additional 10 from the 1950s while saving yourself over $120 versus our nearest competition. You can call in at 1-866-518-5933. Or if you don't feel like waiting on the phone, the lines are getting a bit backed up. Please bear with us. We'll get to you as soon as we can. You can go to abccoins.com, our website. Go up to that search bar on the page and put 905-1625. 905-1625 to grab an absolutely massive wheat cents hoard that is one of the best values you are going to see tonight. The Lincoln Wheat Cent was the coin that started it all in the iconic Lincoln Cent series. It is the longest running series in the history of the United States Mint, and with the introduction of the Shield Cent in 2010, we don't see it stopping anytime soon. The Lincoln Cent is also iconic because it was the first time that a president would be featured on a circulating coin struck by the United States Mint. If you tried to build this complete collection with our competition, you are looking at thousands of dollars. They are asking for at least $1 per coin, and that's for the 1959 wheat cent. You're looking at $3 per coin for the 30s and at least $2 per coin for the 40s. We are just $79.80 for all 1,000 coins. At that price, we are less than 8 cents per coin, more than 92 cents less than the nearest competition for any of these coins. This is one of the best values you are going to see tonight. Unfortunately, there is a limit, and we only were able to get a few bags from this group down at Fort Pierce. Make sure you call in now and grab yours before you miss your chance. At $900+ less than our nearest competition, with the guarantee of receiving 250 from the 30s, 250 from the 40s, and over 500 from the 50s, these are not going to last. Please call in now and grab yours while you still can.